Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into the North Main Minute. I'm Joshua Doby. Very common question, and understandably so right now, that comes from a lot of clients and from prospective clients as well, has to do with the current economic state of affairs. Now, lots of different answers that, not that are all pertinent, but lots of different answers that are out there right now with regards to what's happening around us. We're talking a lot about higher inflation. We're talking a lot about higher interest rates. We're talking a lot about the possibility for growth to slow down as we look here over the next 6, 9, 12 months as of the time of this recording. All of those are possible, and a whole bunch of other things are possible as well. So it's important to keep those kinds of things in mind, but I want to take a couple steps back when we're thinking about the current economic state of affairs and speak directly to the kinds of things that we here at North Main Financial Group think are important, especially when we're going through times as measured by our most popular stock indices, which are somewhat below what we would like to see. So what are those things we should keep in mind? First big one, you hear me talk about this a lot. I know, probably sick of hearing me saying it, but it's real. And if you engage in this idea, you know that what I'm saying really has a positive impact, and that is maintaining financial flexibility. Nothing runs in a straight line forever, either in a positive or a negative direction. And so when we're in those kinds of spaces, when we're talking about our finances, we want to make sure that we maintain financial flexibility. That's true no matter what your asset base is or what your income is. You want to live below your means. You want to have an emergency fund set aside, or just a cash stash, as sometimes we call it as well. Unallocated for anything in particular. You're not using that to pay electric bills or real estate taxes or anything else. Just some financial flexibility set aside to allow for the inevitables of life that happen. And in being in that kind of space, then, you have freedom, I think, is a good term for it, in terms of making decisions based upon what you would want to do, not based upon what you have to do. So we all have spaces where we need to make decisions based upon what we have to do in a given moment, but if we can reduce that number, if we can, through having financial flexibility, be in a space more we're making decisions based upon what we want to do, it's a much healthier financial space overall. So first big item there. Second big item to keep in mind when we're looking at the economic aspect of things, don't make rash decisions. Lots of folks do that. I know we're encouraged on the television and our newspapers, ooh, the sky is falling, or ooh, things are going to be perfect forever. Well, newsflash, folks, and you don't need to hear me say this, neither one of those are true. But we get that, right? We get that kind of encouragement in this linear style of thinking that in whatever trajectory we're going right now is going to be the same forever. Never been true, certainly not true right now. So you want to make sure that you don't make rash decisions just based upon what's happening in the moment. Which brings me to the third idea. Take a look at your plan, but do so with as much of an objective eye as you can. Sometimes that means, obvious biases included here, you're reaching out to a financial advisor or a CPA or a third-party counselor of some kind to take a look at things, to give you more of an objective look at where things are, letting you know what they think are your pros and cons as far as your plan is concerned. That can be very helpful. But even if you don't engage an advisor of some kind, take a look at it with as much of an impassionate look as you can. Taking a look at really what makes sense relative to where you'd like to go, not just based upon what the noise happens to be in the moment. If you'd like to reach out to us at North Main Financial Group, perhaps take a look at your plan, see where things are. Are you moving in the direction that you want to go? Are there tweaks that need to be made in order to fine-tune the trajectory to get you with the highest probability to that goal? We'd love to hear from you, northmainfinancial.com.